We know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. I understand I'm both an LPC and an LMFT. However, this is not intended as a substitute for professional services of any kind. If you or anyone you know needs professional help, please seek mental health services. It's Emma.
Hey, it's Zorric.
Host of the Day Podcast. And we're back to do a second episode on a Friends recap because Kaylee and I both have strong feelings about it.
But hold on. Like, Friends, when did that end? Like, years
2005.
ago? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because it was my senior year of high school.
I was in 8th grade, which would have been 2004. And my phone is currently the camera, so I can't look it up.
No, I can look it up right now.
Anyway, so...
I think it was 2005.
It was 4.
Yeah, so we're a little... we're just bringing it back, but there's a lot of relationship-type things.
Mistakes, pitfalls
that we can kind of learn from them.
4? Did I win? Don't challenge me on this, woman.
So, who won?
I did.
Oh, my gosh.
I will say,
There's
for the
already
record, the Seen It game of Friends is incorrect.
Oh my gosh. You are the best at trivia.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to talk about the Friends finale.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then we're going to analyze it and see how it relates to our current lives. I want you to give me some good advice. What can we learn from this? But through the Friends episode.
Okay.
I want to be enlightened by you guys.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kaylee is back, and yeah,
enlightenment.
like I said before in the previous episode, she's an LMFT like me, and so we both have very strong
LPCA.
opinions about this.
And I will say this fluctuates between my professional opinions because of education and my personal connection with the show.
We can be petty
Because
AF.
I don't.
Yes,
I don't
you guys can.
They're fictional characters. I can get worked up about it. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, and I grew up watching the show because it's amazing.
Can you tell the story about what your mom said when you told her you were coming back and debating this with us?
So my mom was wanting to know what we were doing with the show, and I said we're gonna debate the Ross and Rachel we were on a break situation, and she was like, "Really? That's what you're gonna do?" Because I think she's kind of tired of me being like, "Hey, that happened on a Friends episode," or "That reminds me of this time on Friends."
Well, that makes you an expert.
It does.
yeah.
make her
You're an expert on Friends.
Which
I'm
is
an expert.
why we have her here
I'm a
for this
professional.
reason.
Yeah. So we always love Kaylee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We all love Kaylee here. She's
Yay.
the bestest.
Which is why I'm friends with her.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
And I just texted her book club about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can find us on iTunes.
No, keep talking about how I'm the best.
You are the best. We'll continue after, but
So you can listen to Kaylee.
yeah, you can listen to Kaylee on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, or wherever you find your podcasts. If you have if you have shows you want us to analyze, let us know. Shoot us a message on Instagram or Facebook or email hello@daypodcast.com. And yeah, so that's how you guys can find us. So let's get into news.
Which, by the way, just sidetrack. Zorric is a Ted. And How I Met Your Mother, and I am a Lily.
Can we talk about How I Met Your Mother?
No, I am a Lily.
You're a Lily?
Yes.
You do get angry, and it's terrifying. Especially when nature is involved.
Yes.
Y'all, I went camping with her.
Yeah.
I went camping with her, and for 3 days straight, all she did was scream, "I hate nature."
So I have.
In my defense, I did go hunting afterwards, and I survived it. And I not once did I scream, "I hate nature."
But hunting season is usually when it's colder and less bugs.
That's I got
that
to
was
shoot
the worst
things,
part.
though. I did get to shoot things, so that made
Let
me
out your
happy.
anger.
Yeah. Rawr. Doves. Rawr.
Doves is a sign of peace and love. Why are you shooting them?
Because they taste delicious.
Yeah, they do.
And I don't want to go duck hunting because that's cold
Doug?
and miserable.
Duck.
Duck.
In the summer.
Goose.
All right. So.
All right, sorry.
I
This is
Zorric
think.
has to rein us in.
Okay, back to this show. I think we should do a Friends with Kaylee. Not a Friends. How I Met Your Mother with Kaylee.
Yeah.
Definitely. And
sure.
That'd be fun.
so if anyone out there has any ideas, then we can do some more things with Kaylee.
For
'cause-
sure.
I could be like your guest person on all these shows or whatever.
Yeah, or even like
How I
the
Met Your
latest
Mother.
shows. I don't know if you guys are watching the latest shows out there.
Can we talk about Jane the Virgin?
I don't.
I don't want. We
watch
can
that,
watch
but we
it.
can.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
we
it's
can.
so good, you guys.
I
Okay.
like to watch like blood and gore.
It's
you know,
hilarious.
Mm.
or
Game of
reality
Thrones.
TV. I know.
Although that's hard to analyze.
it is.
It is.
Actually, it's not hard to analyze. That's the thing.
That's why everyone likes it
like,
because it's easy.
dysfunction.
Yeah. Okay, Emma. What's in the news today?
Okay, you
Yay.
guys.
News. Educate us.
News.
Are you gonna?
No. Go ahead.
So one of my favorite people. There it goes. Okay. One of my favorite people in the whole wide world.
Oprah.
Nope.
Me.
Close.
Careful how you answer that.
Close, but not you.
All right.
Jason Momoa.
Nope.
Do you guys remember Jason Momoa?
He's
One of my
so
favorite
beautiful.
females who I named my dog after.
You don't have a
Paris
dog.
Hilton.
Yep.
What?
I win.
My dog,
Queen of
who
trivia.
passed away at the beginning of the year,
Oh, I'm
was
sorry.
named after Paris Hilton. Yeah.
Oh.
His name was Chocolate Hilton.
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
What about him?
Yeah.
So Paris Hilton, I'm so sad,
Mhm.
is single again.
She's actually has she held up, guys?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
Has she?
She's amazing in
Oh.
every single freaking way.
Okay, I'm just
What
saying.
is wrong
I'm
with
just
you?
saying.
She is my goddess.
Is she still hot?
Yes. Are you
Is there a
freaking
picture?
kidding me?
Is there a picture of her?
I have so many pictures of her. Are you kidding me right now? Why does that give a noise? No.
I want to know if she's hot or not. That's the question.
She is hot.
Men.
I feel like
do
hotness
you-
is perspective.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if she's hot.
Bum.
Paris Hilton is a freaking goddess, okay? You leave her alone.
But she was hot in that show
Leave
with
Brittany
Nicole.
alone.
Yep.
She wa-
Simple Life.
Simple Life. She
Simple
was
Life.
I
hot.
love the Simple Life so much. I watched it every single week. I have the DVDs. Anyway, so I love her so much. So unfortunately, I know I love her.
DVDs.
I do.
That's
I love
dedication.
her. I know. And I own her perfumes, you guys. She is single again. So she is no longer with Chris Zilka.
I'm gonna slide into those DMs for sure.
You better. If that means me
Does
meeting
DM
her.
mean something different than
No.
what I... Okay.
Yeah.
Slide
Just wanna
into
make sure.
the direct message. So what was funny is that when she got the Paris Hilton show, like
Yeah.
Be My BFF, a lot of people told me to like audition for it, and I didn't on purpose because I was like if I'm gonna be best friends with Paris Hilton, I want it to be organic. I don't want it to be through a reality TV show.
Everything
Yeah.
else in her life is through reality TV.
That's like her, that's her
I
thing.
know,
That's her claim
but
to fame.
I didn't want that to be the only reason we were friends. I wanted to be friends with her because it was going to be organic.
But it's like meeting somebody on a blind date and then hitting it off. It's just happened to be coordinated by
and
TV.
she had 3 seasons of that TV show, so I feel like I made a good choice.
But have you met her yet?
No.
What if she's like not so cool?
She is.
What?
She
Th-
is.
that's Emma's
Feel
fantasy.
like
You
maybe
stop
she's not
it.
very smart.
Yeah.
No, you guys, she's like really smart. She's like me. Like we both look dumb, but we were like really smart.
Oh yeah. I think you're smarter than Paris Hilton for sure.
Sorry, that reminded me of Mean Girls. It was like, so you agree? You think you're really pretty?
I'm so happy Katie's here.
Yay!
Yay. Anyways.
I'm here to distract
Yes.
everyone.
So what happened is I broke up like a few weeks ago, you guys, because apparently like it says that she realized he wasn't right for her, which makes me really sad.
That's mature though.
I know.
If it's
I just want her to
not a
hurry.
lie.
I just want her to find happiness. Like her sister, like I get it. Like she's the older sister, right? Like she's the eldest. And I think that's why like I love her so much because she is the oldest and her younger sister is like married and has kids. And I can just like feel for her, like having that pressure.
yeah, I get it. My brother's 18, and
Is he married?
if he
Oh,
even mutters
shit.
the word of getting engaged within the next like 10 years, he will die.
Oh.
I will help you. I will help you.
I will kill him.
Yep.
So
I
hold
won't
on.
actually kill him, but I'll
So-
be really pissed.
So who is Kaylee dating right now? Are you dating
Ooh.
Jason Momoa?
Jason Momoa?
She's married.
I'm currently dating myself.
Oh, are you on Bumble?
Ew.
No.
Because we
Girl,
talked.
that's healthy.
So we've talked
And
to
not
you.
what I was talking about.
No, I
No.
was like, anytime, I got, never mind.
Words.
Yeah.
Words.
Words are hard.
So
Words
what
are
else,
hard.
Kaylee? What's going on in your life?
I got a dog.
No, dating life. So are you on Bumble, Tinder, and all that?
No, actually, it was kind of just like, so I was dating this one guy and it didn't pan out. I think we
The
talked
one
about
that you talked about last time?
Oh, that guy.
Wait, was there someone else after
No.
him? Okay.
But that was kind of, wasn't he like traveling or something? Or
He lived far away.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I forgot where, like Germany
here.
or something.
No.
Oh, Oklahoma.
No.
Oh,
He lives
First
somewhere-
of all,
Kansas.
this is
Kansas.
North Texas. Like, we could make Oklahoma work.
Yeah.
No, he lived in the Northeast. Great guy, just, it wasn't.
was the sex bad? Was that the problem?
Why is everything about sex with you?
Zorric, stop it. Stop it, Zorric.
What? Okay. So,
Nosy Rosie.
So
No, he was geographically undesirable.
Didn't you also she spoke about this in the last episode? So
sex?
maybe you should go back and listen to it.
Oh, maybe I
Ooh,
should.
burn.
Oh, shit. Okay. So that's what's going on. So you guys broke up.
We weren't even really together. It was like a weird. Anyway,
Mm.
so basically,
Crap, Zorric. The worst.
and of
Why,
course you
is
have to
this
have
your
me
way-
on camera for
is
this.
your way of sliding to Kaylee's
Sliding in.
DMs?
Sliding into the DMs.
Kaylee is vulnerable at the moment. so-
Vulnerable? Oh,
Vulnerable.
honey, no.
Oh shit.
No.
Who are you dating now? Nobody.
Not
Myself.
you yet.
I said Jason Momoa, and that wasn't acceptable to you. So
He's married, Kaylee.
And
It's like me saying I'm dating Benedict Cumberbatch. It's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
but we can still talk about it and watch Aquaman.
Yeah, are we gonna go watch that together?
Can we?
When is it coming out?
Not soon enough.
Oh.
My sister's gonna go too, just FYI.
That's fine. The more
Cool.
the merrier.
Okay, so that's it.
Anyway.
That's it. You guys
Yeah.
broke up.
No. We weren't actually dating. It was like a weird casual because we don't live close to each other, so it was never anything exclusive or anything serious.
Okay.
But no, since then I kind of decided get your shit together, Kaylee.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Are you getting that shit together?
yeah,
Is that happening?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Shit's coming together.
Okay.
Hence the dog.
That's the Kaylee update. Emma, is there anything else on Paris Hilton, or is that the thing?
That was it. I'm really sad.
Okay.
Is that the
She
only
pushed-
news?
Well, she originally wanted to have an 11/11 wedding, and then it didn't happen.
It's Not.
Leave Paris alone.
If
And
my
then-
future wife said, I want to get married on 11/11.
You want a freaking tiger, so you shut your mouth.
It's going to be a
I'm
tiger.
sorry. What?
There's going to be a tiger at my wedding.
She wants a
Is this like the How I Met Your Mother ring bear thing?
No,
No,
he
this
wants
is
a
like
legit tiger at the
legit
wedding.
tiger.
He
Do you know what
legit-
happened with Siegfried and Roy?
I know that.
Yes, it's exactly what I said to him. He seriously texted me and was like, "I want a tiger at my wedding," and I was like, "Oh, okay, why?" And he's
No,
like,
no,
"I
no,
think
no,
it'd
no.
be cool."
And then everyone would die.
No, Siegfried and Roy would be there too.
That didn't work out for them either.
they would watch.
Ask
My
the
Pet
one that
Target.
has no throat left.
Oh shit!
Don't growl at me.
You don't have a noise.
I have no noise
This
for.
is why I need a sound machine. This is why I need one.
I-
You
I
won't
have-
let me have one.
I have a noise for
Oh,
Kaylee. I
screw the
think Kaylee deserves
patriarchy.
this one. That's
Oh.
Kaylee.
I hate that noise. Don't.
What? It was
Don't
towards you.
validate him.
I was to you.
I know, but don't validate him that you like it.
I like you.
Okay, so let's talk about
Can I
Friends.
validate you?
All right, let's
Yeah,
talk
Yeah.
about friends.
Let's
Okay.
be serious and talk
Let's be
about a
serious.
fake couple here.
So we're back on episode 16, 15.
I think we're
This
The
is,
morning
we
after.
covered a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just back on the morning after. Basically, what happened is Ross slept with Chloe, the copier girl. And then Rachel, in the middle of the night, left him a message saying, like, hey, I want to get back with you. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. This is dumb. And I'm going to go to bed now, so I'll see you in the morning. He wakes up
Good job.
hungover. And he has just woken up and realizes that he has slept with the copier girl, supposedly, apparently, deny.
And she's still there.
The glove. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit, right?
Who said that? Paris Hilton?
No,
that was an OJ thing.
Yep, that was O.J. Simpson.
Okay, so she was still there.
She was still
And
there
then what
when Rachel
happened?
came over.
Yes.
Mm.
Not Paris, to be clear.
Okay, Paris didn't come over.
Leave Paris alone, Zorric.
Okay. So I remember Rachel comes back and Paris is hidden.
Nope. Anyway, so I'm going to start ignoring Zorric. All right,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to look at you,
Is he
Kaylee.
in the corner?
So, yeah,
we not looking at
No, we're not looking at him.
Okay.
So Rachel comes over to the apartment, right? So Ross's apartment. And Chloe is still there.
Literally hiding behind the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, in Ross's defense, he's trying to get her out. Like, he know what he did was wrong.
You think?
There's no defense there. Like, he's fucked.
Yes.
He is.
That's it.
That's really all I'm saying
Yeah.
is that he's fucked.
He is. Yeah.
Do you think the sex was good though? Like with Chloe?
She asked that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Rachel
I think it
asked that
was.
during the fight.
I think
yeah.
that it was.
I mean, does he remember? He didn't even remember that she was there.
No, you said it was 2 beers. You said that it was only 2 beers and he wasn't
Yeah,
drunk.
it showed like 2 beers, and then he wakes up and he was like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm cool." And then she walks through, and he was like, "Oh shit."
Oh.
So I think that I think it's
Maybe they
because
kept
it's
something
NBC.
Did he wear a condom, do you think?
Zorric.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Probably, let's hope. He didn't get her pregnant. At least not that we know of. Anyways,
shit.
so all we know.
he's super fertile.
Apparently.
Wait, did he get someone pregnant before?
Yeah, his ex-wife, who's a lesbian now.
And he got her pregnant?
Yes.
He has
Carol.
kids?
Carol
Yes.
is pregnant, and they have been together.
Yeah, and then later in the series, he gets Rachel pregnant.
Which we'll talk
Oh.
On a
about
one-night
later in the
stand.
finale. Stop
How many
jumping
kids?
ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
2.
Go ahead. Continue.
Okay.
Married 3 times.
Which they're the last one's named after me. Anyway.
Right.
Paris. Oh.
Okay.
Your name is
so,
Emma.
My name is Emma. So I get it. Ross is stressing out about the fact that, he made up with Rachel while the copy girl was still there. What are your thoughts on that, Kaylee? You're rolling your eyes.
He's just so stupid.
That is a crazy situation. Like
It is a crazy situation. Like, how would you,
Wow.
Zorric? Let's hear from you.
Yeah.
Like, oh god,
Oh,
god,
oh.
I hit the books.
It's still working.
No,
it's still working.
still fine. It's fine. It's
still
fine.
good.
It's fine. I had this like so precariously perched on top of these
Drink
books.
some more. Drink some more, please.
That is
please.
not the issue. I talk with my hands. So, but, shut up, you guys. But like, if you were Ross in that situation, what would you do?
Gosh, I would
If you
be
had Chloe / Paris, the copy girl, behind the door.
like, I would be sweating like a motherfucker. So she would see that.
Zorric is sweating. We know something's
Yeah.
wrong.
Some shit's going on. And then on top of
Are
that,
you sweating right now, Zorric?
I'm always sweating. Like in shows, they tell me to like,
So,
go ahead.
does that mean something's always wrong?
Something's always fucked up here on this side. Welcome to my life.
Okay, Zorric, chronically sweaty. Noted.
Yes.
So is that like one of your cons about dating Zorric, Kaylee?
Am I supposed to have a list?
Well, I mean, you're writing it down. I'm just
Wait.
I was
asking.
miming it.
Am I dating? Are we dating? Is that what? What?
I think
What?
we're podcast dating.
Oh, we're
isn't it?
podcast dating.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
It's just for the show.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't peek behind the curtain, man. Don't pull at that thread.
just Pinocchio, she's like pulling the strings. I think that if I was in that situation, I would. Fuck. What would you do? Like she's hidden behind the door.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna be like, so I did a thing,
Yeah.
and then you move the door open. Like I did that thing. You're not gonna
Yeah.
do that.
You know what? I would not open the door. But he opened the door when he was letting her out.
That's true.
Right? He
Yeah.
did. It's not like she knocked. Like
Which
she's literally.
thank
about
you,
to knock.
writers, for setting up for like failure.
Yeah.
These writers really hate these characters.
They do.
I would say that's my housekeeper. That's what I would say.
Your housekeeper dresses like that at 8:30 in the morning.
That's what I would say.
She's just here to change my sheets
I
because
was-
they're dirty.
It's like hey, I'd be
From
like, hey,
me.
this is Sheila. She just was cleaning out my.
Sheila. That was
So
the
now
name
you
that you
know.
went with.
So Kaylee, now you know. Next time you come over,
If you
Sheila's
mention
here.
Sheila, I'm fucking out.
We're taking a break.
we were on our break.
No, there's no break. We're
Okay.
done.
Where are we going with this?
That's a good question.
So if that was me, I know I'm fucked. So I would probably admit it. Because I would say, hey.
Would you like open the door and have them like face each other? I feel like
I think
You would?
like some kind of smackdown would occur.
I would.
That would be good TV.
Because I'm like, it's like a lose-lose.
If that ever happens to you, can you please FaceTime me?
Echo,
Me too.
set the AC to 70.
Really?
The AC is set to 70.
Emma's getting all hot in here. Hot and bothered.
I did have to turn the fan on. My face is getting a little flushed. I won't deny that.
Okay.
Do you want me to leave? Is it too hot in here?
Yeah, it is.
I'm-
Yeah,
okay.
She's
you're
making it really-
too hot in here, Kaylee.
Really hot in here.
Has never happened before.
So Kaylee, if you were
Yeah.
Chloe
Oh, don't go there.
and you're Rachel, like what would be happening in y'all's
He
mind?
keeps trying to pit us against each other.
I know.
Why do I have to be Chloe?
I liked Chloe. Yeah, she's a little, little frisky. Anyways, so what would you be thinking at the moment? She was kind of like
Chloe or
yeah,
Rachel?
as Chloe.
Chloe was all excited that they were getting back together. So I'd probably be like, oh my God, you guys are like going to work it out. I'm going to go now.
I realized you're so ditzy.
Chloe has no shame though.
No, she doesn't care. She stole his watch.
Yeah,
That was the thing.
She legit has no shame though. So I think that and the thing is that like neither Kaylee
And I
or
have shame.
I
have
are
shame.
Chloe.
Categories.
We do have some shame.
Yeah.
We have
In,
shame
in
and
that
guilt.
category.
Yeah.
I don't have a filter sometimes, but
Right.
other than that, I have a lot of shame.
I mean, the shame and guilt is like I did something bad versus like I am bad. Mm-hmm. Shame
I was
is
raised
I am
Baptist.
bad.
I got the shame.
Right. Right.
Okay, so if you guys slept with somebody and the guy was on a break, how would you guys feel? Would you guys be okay with sleeping with that person?
You mean like,
You were in Chloe's position,
right.
and the guy said, "Hey, I'm on a break with whoever, Sheila."
I
Rachel.
mean, if he was like, hey, I'm on a break with my girlfriend, I'd be like, that's probably not a wise choice for me to
But
no.
what if he was like Jason Momoa?
I don't give a crap what his situation
Whatever,
is.
I
will do
would.
whatever.
Whatever.
There are no morals when it comes to
came
Jason
up to me
Momoa.
and was like, I am single. I am on a break. I'd be like, okay.
If he walked
Cool.
up to me and was like, I'm just not in the same zip code, I'd be like, cool. Backstep. Like, you going?
Whose car? Your car or my car?
Right.
No, not the car.
Oh.
I need
Car
like
sex
room.
is not fun.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh.
Go keep
I
going.
was just gonna say my seats lay down. Like,
You can make it happen.
it wouldn't be as much room for, acrobatics as you would want, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yikes.
better than just like the seats.
Zorric has taken us off course, so we need
Okay,
to get back
continue.
to
This is on
points
you,
of it.
man.
Because we started talking about sex and it just got
So
interesting.
what happens at that point is
The man
that-
on the podcast. Sex?
What? What?
Huh?
So what happens at that point is that Ross goes talks to Chandler and Joey and tells them what happens.
Yeah.
And so apparently
Not a good idea.
Nope, not a good idea.
It's
That
his
was big.
bros.
Except
No.
Don't tell your
Chandler
bros.
and Joey? Really?
Except that I gotta give Chandler some credit. Because Chandler like remembers the trail of like who's connected to who.
To protect the lie.
That's really funny.
Yes, but still.
I was like, that's a good idea. Next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Does this happen a lot?
Has.
Our podcast relationship is over.
Oh my gosh, it's never happened.
You guys, it's not just a podcast relationship, it's like a real relationship.
Oh my
out of
gosh.
the
Don't put that out there.
It's out there. I'm doing it. I don't care.
Okay. Drink your wine.
Okay.
Hey, you know what we missed? We missed like the whole date with that translator guy. Did we even talk about that?
Boutros.
Boutros Ghali.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, we can talk. That's fine.
My guy has coupons. Your guy can't even say coupons.
Coupons. But she says coupons. Coupons.
I say that weird because Dane Cook did a skit about coops. No?
Isn't it coupons?
I have a
think
feeling
it's-
that's like a colloquial thing. Like you can alter it.
Coupons or
Coupons.
Coupons.
I feel like it's kind of like schedule versus
Schedule.
Schedule.
Actually, it's schedule. Like if we actually look at the British way of saying it, we just change it because we're lazy Americans.
How do they
Let's
say
be
school?
honest.
Emma's making a point.
But
Okay.
So school.
I don't know how they say school.
Escuela. School.
That's Spanish.
Yeah.
Talking about British.
Okay.
Hey, Echo, how do the English say school?
School. In English is school.
Right.
All right.
So school.
Hey, Echo, how do
schedule.
the British say school?
I don't know that one.
Wow.
You're not all that in a bag of chips, Echo.
She's not no help. Okay, so what else is
Anyway.
happening? The next
Get
part.
back on topic, guys.
Yes, please.
So basically, so Ross goes to Joey and Chandler and tells them like what happened, and so
Yeah.
Ross finds the connection of people like, hey, these are people that we need to be worried about because
Always
they could
gotta think
possibly
about the
tell
trail.
Rachel, and so basically it goes from Chloe's roommate to roommate's sister to
Possibly Phoebe.
possibly Phoebe,
And
except that it's Gunther because he is the roommate's sister.
Brother.
Roommate.
He's connected to the trail. It's a whole
Okay,
thing.
he's connected to the trail.
Okay.
And so Gunther,
Who works at the coffee shop.
Gunther, who works at the coffee shop, is in love with Rachel, has been in love with
Oh, I didn't know
Rachel
that.
this
And has
whole
always
time.
hated Ross.
Oh.
Always hated Ross because he got Rachel.
Yeah.
So of course he
Oh.
tells Rachel that Ross slept with Chloe.
Which I feel like was not a cool move.
No, it was not a cool move from Gunther.
No, because
Gunther's the worst. at
again,
that
I go
point.
back to are you actually wanting a relationship with this person? Because for me, if someone comes up and they're like, hey, your boyfriend slept with somebody else, my thoughts are not going to be like, oh, you're so trustworthy. Now I want to date you. It's
Right.
going to be like, now I associate you with that bad memory.
Yeah.
Gossip.
But
So-
Gunther didn't see it that way. Gunther thought
Yeah,
that
well.
if he shared it, he would be Rachel's knight in shining armor and protector.
But he wasn't. He was
He
up there cleaning the
wasn't.
counter while she's
Yeah.
falling apart in the corner.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So
And-
then they have that conversation. Then they have that argument.
Yeah.
And what's funny at that point is that Phoebe and Monica are in Monica's bedroom.
They're shaving their legs or waxing their legs.
waxing their legs with
They want to
waxine.
be waxing girls. And somehow
It's supposed to be
Chandler and Joey show
because they
up.
screamed because it hurt.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
and they
so,
came in with a pot and
like, a
something else that was
candlestick.
stupid.
Yeah, that
to
was
protect
ridiculous.
them. And
Yeah.
so then
Which is
they're-
so sweet.
It is very sweet of
I
them.
love them. Chandler, I would marry a Chandler. For sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who would you
for the
marry?
record.
If
Probably.
anyone's looking for me, Chandlers are my type.
I'll find you a
Oh,
Chandler.
Jason
Alright.
Momoa, watch out.
Hey,
Chandler
Zorric,
now.
why don't you just become more of a Chandler for Kaylee?
I mean, that's pretty easy. I have to work on it though. I need to watch the whole I need to watch the whole season.
I mean, that's pretty easy. It's Chandler, and he's awesome.
I mean, I can.
You need to have
I
some
can
emotional
act.
baggage, like your
I can do that.
dad may have. Your dad has
Your
to be
dad
like
starred in a drag show in
queen.
Vegas.
I
Yeah.
mean, if it has to be, it has to be.
This is too much.
I'll start two. I'll tell my dad to start two drag show businesses.
Look at
we're
that.
gonna one up Chandler.
Yes.
Look at
Yay.
what Zorric is willing to do for you, Kaylee.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm
Yeah?
working.
Yeah?
I'm trying to get with Kaylee over here, but I
Yeah?
don't know if it's happening. She's,
We'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
how the podcast goes.
You guys, I think
if you
you
can
should
step up
email us
Chandler.
and be like, "Hey, Kaylee and Zorric should go on a date." And be
Oh my
like, yes, let me
Get a
facilitate
poll.
this.
Get a poll.
Yes, I'm gonna start a poll.
I don't think.
We should get pictures of Jason Momoa and Chandler and Zorric and vote.
Be like
who
zero-
Kaylee should go on a date
It'll
with.
be 0.0%.
Except for the fact that those guys are so not reachable.
Oh my god.
I feel like you have that going for you.
Oh,
Geographically
yeah.
desirable.
I'm literally 2 feet from you, so obviously.
Yeah.
it's a-
Obviously,
yeah.
you have my blessing.
Geography-wise.
As long as I can be in the wedding, I don't care.
That's.
We're just talking about a date.
We haven't- We've talked 3 times in our lifetime.
You can be in my wedding regardless of who I marry.
Oh, okay, fine.
All
You're
right.
gonna be at my wedding too.
Okay.
I was already
Okay.
planning it.
Okay.
Because it's gonna go from me to tallest to shortest. You know?
Oh.
Or shortest to tallest.
Oh, I like that. That means I have 0 responsibilities because I'll be way on the end.
Oh,
It's gonna be
I
good.
have everything mapped out for you all.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Anyway.
Okay, go ahead, Emma. Finish it off.
So Kaylee Kaylee's face of pure panic was amazing.
There's just so many
And-
weddings happening in my life
So
right now.
maybe this is the reason why like I shouldn't be allowed to have friends on my podcast. Okay.
Because we can't stay on topic.
No.
Well, that's one thing. Okay.
I'm a professional.
Yes.
We're on a podcast. We're not professionals.
Okay. I think
professionals have-
Emma.
All right. What?
Emma,
What?
give us your thoughts
What?
about the rest of this episode,
Okay.
and then
She's
Kaylee,
cut off.
and then we'll hit the finale.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Final thoughts on this episode.
I get that Rachel is hurt. I get that Ross is hurt. However, neither of them truly communicate. Rachel is in her mind just stuck in what she thinks it's going to happen. Ross is just stuck in him wanting to forgive or wanting him to be forgiven by Rachel, that like no communication is happening. They're both just truly stuck in what they want, and so nothing gets done. And so that's frustrating for me because like honestly, like take the writers out of the show, the fact that if these were two real people
Yeah.
not listening to each other, I'd be like, you guys,
Which is super common.
yeah, I'd be like, you guys, you both want the same thing. You both want this relationship to work, and you're not allowing it to happen.
Say it again for the people in the back.
You both want this relationship to work, and you're not letting it happen.
Oh, that's so deep.
And that's the reality of it. I know. I'm such a good therapist, you guys.
You really are.
Yeah.
You really are.
Yeah. You
Thank
can
you,
find
Emma.
Emma
It was
on
fun
Instagram.
to watch your videos
You
in grad
can't
school.
find Emma on anywhere because Emma's not practicing private practice right now.
Is that what you got? Is that you got anything else about that episode?
No, I'm done.
Kaylee, what are your final thoughts about?
Well, I
that
had to go
episode?
through my notes that I took earlier today, like the important ones,
Okay.
for evidence.
Oh my gosh, we'll take a
Yeah.
picture of that and
Okay.
post it on,
So
on our story.
I'll hit the bullet points.
Okay.
To sum up.
Do it.
Okay. 1, Joey and Chandler are not people that you need to be taking relationship advice from.
Nope.
No. As much as I love them as people and, characters because they're not real, they are not relationship experts and really shouldn't be taking advice from them.
Especially Joey.
Right?
Yeah.
Like he's basically telling you how to cheat. You got
That's
to think about betrayal.
That's
Yeah.
a bro. That's a bro
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
That's what we do.
He is a bro.
Yeah.
He is a bro. He
But
is
you know
a bro.
what? Women don't date bros.
They don't.
I
No.
disagree with that.
Oh,
Because to me, a bro is a boy. I'm looking for a man.
I disagree.
Okay.
Really?
Yep. I think we do date bros.
We
I
might
do.
have to have. Okay,
I
we
think-
do
I think
date them.
Emma-
We don't marry them.
no.
We don't marry them, but we date them.
Do you have sex
Okay.
with them?
That's what they're for.
Yep.
So
After her statement of we don't date bros.
I didn't say I dated them.
Have you slept with one?
No.
Zorric,
I'm all talk.
Stop it.
I'm all talk.
Continue.
I'm a prude. Ross should have told Rachel himself. He should have come clean like instantly because then there's a chance she'll actually hear him out and give
Yeah.
him, not a pass, but she'll hear him out as opposed to hearing it from Gunther and whatever details he may have given her. One very important point I want to make sure I don't forget. Ross's jacket makes him look really fat when he's not.
Don't body shame him.
I'm not. That's the thing is he's not fat. That jacket is awful, costume designers. It's the worst.
Go ahead.
I think it's corduroy, which is bad.
I love corduroy pants.
It's a jacket.
Oh, I love corduroy.
Well, the fabric, yeah, it's okay.
Although it makes weird noises when it rubs together. And
I love it.
when Rachel says, "How was she?"
Oh, that's so.
How is that going to end well at all?
How is that helpful?
Wait,
It's not.
there's no right answer as a man.
No, it's a
Like-
trap.
So Ross and Chandler got it right. Yeah, they got it right.
Do you have a soundbite for that? For
No,
Star Wars?
but I
Can
would
you download
say
some Star Wars sound bites and
it'll
then I'll
take
come back.
like 30 minutes. But I would
next
just
time.
say it was bad, right? What should a man say?
I feel like there's no
Nothing.
right answer to that
Nothing.
question.
Nothing.
You're screwed.
Although
just
that
faint.
was one time Joey and Chandler were correct because they were like, awful, nothing compared to you.
Nothing.
Like,
You just faint.
she was the worst.
Just faint. Just faint. That's
Nothing
all you
worked.
can do. Just
Nothing
faint.
worked.
Just faint.
And then my last point is when he said, I'm not trying to get out of anything. And then like 5 seconds later, he makes the comment, we were on a break. That's trying to get out of something. That's it. Those are my
They were
notes.
on a break.
That was a good episode. There's a lot of lessons that we can learn from that. I think my biggest takeaway is, guys, I guess you got to be fucking honest. Fuck
You
it.
do.
And
you
then
do.
like clarify.
And communicate.
Yeah, if there's a break, because I've been on breaks before.
Yeah.
and I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm going to the strip club. Fuck. And I'm going to hang out with my
But
bros.
a strip club isn't cheating though.
To some women.
Some women it is though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But
It's not for us, obviously.
for the purpose of my opinion on this podcast, cheating is like physical intimacy.
So if a guy were
stripper,
to, so if
that's
you
a
and Zorric,
job.
when you and Zorric
So
date,
when we're dating.
and you guys
Okay.
go on a break,
Words are important.
And so when you and Zorric date, and you guys go on a break, and he decides to grab the stripper's breast,
May or may not happen.
that
but
is physical. That is physical.
Is that allowed?
connection.
it is. I'm not a
Yeah.
boob guy, though.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Or it slaps her ass. I don't know. Like, is that gonna be okay with you, or is that gonna be like, no, Zorric, we can't be together anymore?
So Kaylee, I was
Is he
in
gonna sleep with the stripper?
No, he's
No.
gonna slap her butt. He's gonna be like, slap, 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 slap.
Right. So like what you were saying earlier, it warms him up and then he comes home, right?
Then I'm like boned up.
But you guys are on a break at this point. You guys are on a break.
Jesus.
You guys are on a break.
He's,
he's
not
like,
coming
slap,
home and
slap,
I'm not
slap,
gonna find
slap,
out about
slap.
it.
Oh boy.
Unless the
Is
stripper,
that like
his
on the
roommate,
Wedding Crashers, who's like, you motorboating son of a bitch.
unless the stripper is roommates with
Oh, the trail.
brother.
We're doing the trail.
Exactly. What happens if you find out that way through the trail?
We're gonna have a fight, but I mean,
So you're just
if
gonna
we're on
have
a break
fight.
and you go to a strip club, that to me that's different.
Okay, so
Okay.
Again,
you're-
that's to me.
So when you start dating Kaylee, it's okay if you go to the strip club on a break.
it's okay.
I already
It's
clarified
We
that there are no
clarified.
breaks.
Okay.
Okay,
There's no breaks.
it's fine.
Okay, so we have one more episode to talk about, which is the
Kaylee doesn't
finale.
The
put up no
finale.
shit.
The
So
finale.
I would, like, Emma, just what do you think about the finale and what
So
you're
at the finale, at this point,
The
Ross
series
and Rachel,
finale.
the
Series
finale,
finale.
To be
they, Ross and Rachel have a child together whose
Yes.
name is also Emma. So that's why they named the child after me.
of course.
They knew about you. Mm-hmm.
Kaylee.
What?
Quiet,
No?
peasant. And
I am a princess.
hey, just FYI. Just FYI, our first book club person just texted back.
I
and
saw
said,
that, but I don't know what she said.
yes.
She did.
So the Love Your Bear GIF. You guys will
Yeah.
be seeing that soon.
Oh, are you gonna post the bear gif?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
want that as my profile picture on Facebook now.
perfect. So what happens is that Ross and Rachel have a child together whose name is Emma.
Yes.
And who totally adorable. And so Rachel gets this just job at Louis Vuitton in Paris. Okay. This is like
That's amazing.
Rachel's dream
Yeah.
job. Okay.
Yeah.
And this goes back to our travel or sex episode. And
Wait.
you know what I would pick.
Travel or sex?
If you had to pick between,
Between
travel or sex.
I don't
Tra-
know if I can answer this
travel?
on air.
Travel
can I
or sex?
travel with things that are battery operated?
Oh, yeah.
Then yeah, travel.
That was easy.
Yeah. That's what I said
It's just
too.
an itch. It's yeah.
Exactly. It's just a basic need that needs to be met. And guess what? Like, I don't freaking care. Like, I don't.
All right.
Well,
so,
I feel
so-
like modern days, like we can itch, like scratch that on our own.
Exactly.
So, Kaylee, what if it was like the best sex you've ever had?
Whatever. I still pick travel.
Well, that's still pending. So like
The best sex you ever
for
had?
reference.
Where do you want to go? What's it like a place you want to travel to?
Italy,
Okay, so it was.
but I actually want to take a cruise around the Mediterranean.
Do you
There you
want to go
go.
with me? Because I'll totally go with you.
I'm trying to
Yes,
ask.
I do.
I'm trying to
July.
figure something
You wanna
out
go in
here.
July?
I'm trying to get a house, but maybe next July.
Oh, yeah. I have summers off. I don't care.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
so Kaylee, so it's the best sex ever,
Yeah.
or the Mediterranean trip thing?
Here's my question. Can I have that sex when I get back from my trip?
No,
No, it's either or.
either or. It sucks, but
You can train people. Italy.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Travel wins.
Italy. Because, you know what they do there?
Sex.
With carbs.
With wine. Actually,
All right.
just fun fact fact,
They
real
have
quick. Just
pizza.
fun fact.
Real quick.
When I went to Italy, I went to Pompeii. And, you know, Pompeii is the city that got blown like up by a volcano.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jon Snow was in that movie.
I watched that movie. Yeah.
Was it good?
It was shitty. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see it. I
But
love
he's
you.
so
I
beautiful.
love you, Kit Harington, but I didn't see it on purpose.
Better than Jason Momoa, guys? No?
I mean, if they're standing in front of me, I'm gonna be like, so, like, which one are you? Either way, it's
Are you
fine.
kidding me? I'd pick Jason Momoa.
What?
Kit Harington over Jason Momoa?
You
Are
love
you
Game of
kidding me?
Thrones.
I will say, quality-wise, I feel like Jason Momoa would be. He'd be better at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Jason Momoa is who I want to bang, and Kit Harington is who
I
I
feel
want
like
to
I
marry.
would need to take like an Advil beforehand. like, you want me to do what?
Okay, so
Some
when I went
Aquaman
to
shit up in
Pompeii,
here.
I took a guided tour, and what's funny is I still have these pictures on purpose to for proof is that they had little arrows like pointing to the brothels, and the arrows. Hold on, this where you're gonna like it,
Were
Zorric.
they penises?
Yes,
Nuh-uh.
they were in the shape
They were
of
not.
penises. Yes, they were.
Oh, I took a
have
shot
the
there.
pictures proving of it. Like proving it on purpose because I was like, no one's gonna believe me when I tell them this. So I took pictures of it. Yeah. So they
Oh my
had,
God.
and then in the actual brothels, they had like pictures of like the positions that you wanted to have sex with.
Is it
So
like?
it was
Is
like
it
McDonald's.
rated? Like,
Oh,
can I get a
wow.
number one?
Yes.
And
Yes.
No.
It was like,
What-
can I get
see,
a number two?
but to me
like,
that
and then a
proves
number
it's
three?
an itch.
Yes. Yes.
That proves.
What
it's
is
an
your
itch.
number one, Kaylee?
No, don't ask her that. What's wrong with you?
What's your number
You ask her that in private when you two are
I like
dating by
steak
yourselves.
with baked potato and red wine.
Oh my gosh, that has nothing to do with
That's my number
sex.
one.
Okay.
You haven't had a good steak.
All
then.
right, finale. So
All right, come on,
finale. So
continue.
Meat
Rachel
is
gets,
important.
So Rachel gets this job offer at Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton in Paris,
Yeah.
and so basically, like she's like, yes, I want to go, I want to do this, and so then she says goodbye to everyone except Ross because you know they have a kid together, blah blah blah. And so like the last 20 minutes is Ross like.
Whining.
We had sex, and it was amazing.
Ooh.
And it was the perfect
Ooh,
last
okay.
goodbye. And I
Kaylee does not.
love Rachel. And
I'm gonna take
rolling
that
my
iPad
eyes
away
too.
from you.
Thank you. And I'm like rolling my eyes at it. So basically what happens is that Phoebe, I love Phoebe so much.
She's so great.
I wish I
She's
was
dumb
Phoebe.
in that show. But
No,
she's
she's
not.
not.
Dumb. It
No.
seems like she's dumb.
She's not educated. But she's not dumb.
Because you don't watch the show,
I watched.
Zorric.
I watched 2 episodes.
Exactly.
I've seen enough. I've had enough.
How old was she when she was out on her own?
I don't know, like
14.
10.
15. Oh, okay. 14.
She was 14. So her education is to 14 years old. Everything else is street smarts.
And
Oh,
she's
okay.
like really smart. Like you don't even
Actually,
like me.
she is. Like
Yeah.
in real life, Lisa Kudrow is like
a genius.
a rocket
Oh, yeah.
scientist kind of
She's
situation.
Is she in Mensa?
She should be.
She should be. Anyway.
Okay.
For her role as Phoebe alone.
Oh my gosh. So
Yes.
so Phoebe like drives him to the wrong airport, and so they call Rachel, and
Another
Ross is
failed
like,
communication.
yep. And so Ross is like, I love you, and don't leave me. And she's like, well, I'm on the plane, like I'm leaving.
No.
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 Oh, did I get it wrong?
Yeah.
All right, you explain it. 'cause
So
you know
they
more.
drive to the. I got this. They drive to the wrong airport, and Phoebe's like, "We won't have time to get her off the plane. Call her." And he's like, "I don't want to do this over the phone." So she tells Rachel she has a feeling something is wrong with the left
Oh,
phalange.
phalange, which
Yes,
is a finger.
which is like her favorite word.
We all knew
Because her
that.
name is
Her
Regina
code name is
Phalange.
Regina Phalange, which is hysterical to me.
Which is like king finger, queen finger.
Queen finger.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway.
It's like King Ding Dong or something.
As we think about it.
Awkward pause. So anyway, then Phoebe like lies to her saying that she thinks something's wrong with the plane, and then this guy overhears, and they unload the plane and they reload the plane. Or no, they unload the plane, and then as they're reloading, Ross and Phoebe get to the correct airport, and that's when Ross tells her like, "Don't leave. I'm in love with you." Yeah.
And she says, I have to go. And so then
Which is
she goes, and then they go back to so they go back. So he goes back to his apartment because he wants to be by himself because he wants to wallow in his misery.
Wants to pout.
Which he deserves
About
to
his
be
poor timing.
miserable. Yeah. And he like decides to listen to his voicemail, and in his voicemail it's Rachel leaving him a message.
Another voicemail. Let's make a record that this is another voicemail.
And basically like on the phone she's like, I miss you, like I love you too, like I'm gonna miss you so much, like what am I doing? Yeah. And decides to get off the plane, but then in the voicemail you just hear like, no ma'am, you can't get off, and so you don't know she gets off. Yeah.
It's so good.
Did
she get off the plane? Did she get off the plane?
Until she like knocks on the door and you realize she gets off the plane.
I got off the plane. And then, the can claps. Yay.
Here's how I feel about that crap. Because I said this in our travel or sex episode. Nothing is going to hold me down.
No penis is going to hold you down.
Oh, I'm going to say that now.
Can we get that in a bumper sticker?
We have a clip that we can always play. But
Shut up! You don't have it with you, do you?
I don't have it.
Okay, good.
I should have.
Why were you not prepared for this?
Which is true. Like I'm, like okay. So my whole goal before I got this new job was, like, I was really hoping that next August of 2019, I was going to go live in Spain for a year and teach English. It didn't happen. I got a new job. I'm very happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're all very happy you're not leaving the country. I'm just going to put that out there.
So
we have a podcast to run. All right.
So I've decided that instead, like, I'm going to make it more short term because this is something that I still want to do. It's one of my goals in life before I decide to settle down and get married. Yeah, it's my vision board, right? Mm-hmm. And so what was funny is whenever I was with the person that I was with before, like he knew this was my goal. Yeah. And so he always asked like, well, what about me? And I was like, well,
what about you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, but he didn't commit anyway.
Yeah, right. But
Fuck
that was
guy.
Exactly my answer. It was like, well, what about, like, I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, if you want to come, like, visit me, like, you're welcome to do that. And I'm like, but this is my dream. This is my goal. Like, and I would always say, unless I get a new job, this isn't changing.
Did you call him baby? Did you say, hey, baby?
I was always like, hey, no, I was like, babe.
Oh.
It was like, babe. I don't like calling him
That's
baby.
relationship talk, though.
Yeah, it was on my end.
Yeah. I call everybody honey or sweetie or whatever.
You haven't called me honey this whole time.
I'm mad at you.
We're on a break.
And so here's my thing is that like yes, like I knew that like we weren't in a relationship, but like we acted like we were, but I knew in my heart that like even if we were, because I would always say this to him, I'm like, if you ever decide like that you do want to get with me, like just know like I still plan on going to Spain.
This doesn't depend on you.
Right, because it doesn't. And I've always told myself that too, like I want to do this before I decide, or like before the time comes that like I need to like be in a relationship,
give up
and
your
have
dreams.
kids.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So Kaylee, tell me if you agree with this.
The way you were saying it was like, before I give up and die.
Before I give up in life.
So hold on. Think about. So Kaylee, do you agree with this? So as a man, I would not want to commit because of that, because there's no like long term.
That's on you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to go live in Europe for a year, like, and you wanted to be with me, like, do I put my life in hold for you, or do I end it for you?
You probably should end. It depends.
And that's the thing, like,
sucks.
If you are gonna like, it's one thing if you've been with somebody for like a year or two or whatever, and then they go. Like, to me, you keep that going. You keep the momentum. Right. You stay committed. Whatever. But if you're just getting to know somebody and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go to Spain for a year, and you're like, that's cool. So I'm going to get back on Bumble.
Yeah.
But when you're in town, let's hang out and have dinner. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that you have to be open to the fact that it's really hard to date somebody in another country if you're not already invested and committed. So if it's a new relationship, like, don't do that to yourselves. And you don't have to end it, but
yeah,
right.
And I think that's what made it easier for me to be like, well, if you want to come hang out, like you can, but otherwise, I'm not like annoyed by it.
Like I dated someone that said they were going to be applying for a job in Europe, and I was like, that's cool for you.
Mm-hmm. That sucks.
Yeah, but you can't, like, man or woman, it doesn't matter. You can't put your life on hold for somebody who you're not already committed to.
And here's how this is why like this resonated with me so much, because I felt like Rachel put her life on hold for Ross. And my belief is that if this is your dream job, and this is honestly what you wanted to do, go do it.
Guys, what's
But
more
they also
important?
had a child.
Yeah.
Yes, and he should have said something before she left. He didn't.
He's an idiot. We've already established that.
Yes, but that's, like, whatever. Like, if I still have a kid with you and I'm like, hey, this is what I want to do, like,
And-
move with me then, jerk.
Well, and to me, honestly, like I have mixed feelings about that whole situation with Rachel, because if you have a child with somebody and you're like, well, this is my dream and I'm taking my kid with me, you're going to rip that child away from their other parent.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's shady. Don't
This is why
be
I don't
doing
have
that.
sex.
That's why you don't have sex?
Yeah, because I don't want
Because of Paris? Because
We'll
I
always
might have
have
a child
Paris.
with somebody and then I can't go to Paris.
We'll
It's called
always
a
have
condom.
Paris. It's called birth control.
Yeah. So what's
Yeah,
more
do both.
important?
Do both.
Do both.
Is love more important or your job? To you
Why-
guys.
But why
Depends
can't you
on-
have both?
Some people
Depends
choose
on the day.
job.
It depends on the day that you pick.
Okay.
It depends on the day that you find me and how
Okay.
much wine I've had.
Yeah.
It
So,
honestly does.
Well, and for me, like you were talking about like sex versus travel. Sex and love are not the same thing.
No. they're not.
So
no, we've said that
for
before.
me, well, and I haven't on air.
Do you, yeah. Okay.
I wanted that recorded.
My name is Kelly
My name is
McDonald.
Kelly McDonald, and the
sex
views
and love
and
are not the
opinions.
same thing.
Right. So, but to me, like, if you're in love with somebody, and I'm not saying like, oh, I love you. Like, if you are in love, like that person's the one that you want to spend your life with, why are you leaving without them?
Yeah.
Because to me, your dreams should be amplified by the person that you love, not muted. And
And aren't there
Like,
more dinosaurs in freaking Europe than there are in America anyway?
Dinosaurs.
That's what Ross does. He's a freaking paleontologist.
Okay.
Paleontologist.
Does he eat paleo? Is that what?
Shut up.
All right, Emma. So what did you get from the episode? Like, what's your final takeaways?
from this
A man
series
isn't going to hold
finale.
me down.
Oh, okay. Okay. Kaylee, give us your synopsis of that, like how it relates to anyone's love life. That finale.
Well, my answer to almost everything is it depends.
I hate that answer.
I know. I'm sorry, but that's the therapist in me. So, because there is no right or wrong,
do
it
you
all
wanna be
depends on your,
proud of
your
Zorric?
person. Do I want to be proud of him?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Do you proud of your man?
Here we go.
She's shipping so hard right now.
A few weeks ago, I was asking him something. He was like, I hate this answer. It depends.
Aw, good job.
I'm a therapist now, but
No, you're not.
That's the requirement is to go, I'm not willing to give an opinion.
that's all.
My opinion
hanging
is
out.
not.
He's
Yeah.
been hanging out with us too much.
Too
Right.
much.
It depends. No, I mean, I think for me, like if I was in Rachel's shoes, first of all, I'd be pissed at his timing.
Whatever. I'd still go to Paris and work for Louis Vuitton. Like, he can come over later. Are you freaking kidding
I ain't
me?
done yet.
Okay.
So the next part of what I was gonna say
Girl,
is
hold on.
I was gonna go to Paris and be pissed at him in Paris while eating a baguette.
Yeah. Baguette.
Baguette.
Oui, oui.
And some, what is it, a
Macaron?
souffle? Oh,
Ma-
nice.
Yeah.
I can't do the accents. It just doesn't work for me.
Macaron.
Yeah.
Macaroons. Macaroons.
I'm from Texas. I'm gonna pronounce
Confiture?
things the way I want to.
Confiture. Pommes frites.
Oui.
I get in
I don't
trouble
know.
with
So,
my French accent all the time in France. So
you get in
it's okay.
trouble with your French
I
accent?
do. I get told
it
that
bad?
yeah, I get told that it's not good enough. And I'm like, y'all,
That's
I
why
speak
you just need to
Spanish.
speak American and be like, I'm dumb and I'm from Texas.
No, because I'm like, oh, no parle français? Oui. Je parle espagnol? Oui. And then they're like,
Sí.
okay, that's
Sí.
better. Yeah, and they're like, okay, that's better. I'm like, okay, hablo español, quiero esto, por favor.
Cool. So I need to get Rosetta Stone is what I'm learning.
So
I
what
already
else?
told you, I'll teach you Spanish.
Get on that. How long have I known you?
A minute.
Yeah, a minute.
So
So
what
basically,
else?
it depends.
Oh
and
my gosh.
and what do you want from me?
I want some. So our
do
our
you want from
listeners
me?
are single, and if
Okay.
they want to, I guess, improve their dating lives somehow. And so let's say they want to like
Okay. Communicate.
communicate's number one, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then how about career? So I guess what you can gather
Find
is
someone
like
who supports your career.
there you go.
And if they don't, just freaking go to Paris. Like, who cares? You're going to be happier
Preferably
in
for
Paris.
a job, not just running away from home.
Exactly. You're going to be happier in Paris. You're going to be happier that you pick your career over this crappy relationship. And if the relationship
That's
doesn't
the
work,
key.
like Brian Howie said, like, you might as well live in regret over your career than the relationship. Like, why are you
Yeah.
going to stay in the
Right.
same city over the relationship? That's what I think.
Honestly, guys, I don't give a shit about career. Fuck that.
You just love love. And I love love too,
Yeah.
Zorric. But I'm going to pick myself because I am selfish sometimes.
But I feel like you can find a job anywhere. You don't have to go to Paris. You can just work here. But that's the entrepreneur in me. Like,
that-
I don't care about work.
To me, a job is a job.
Yeah.
I want a freaking
But, like,
career.
I've worked really hard to get to where I am now.
Yep.
Why would I throw that all away? Like, that's part of who I am.
That's right. That's right.
But that's what I mean by like find somebody who supports that in you. Like
Yeah.
if they don't really care about their job or they don't like if they're like, meh, it pays the bills, whatever. Like if they don't enjoy what they're doing, they won't understand my side of it where like, why are you working all of those long hours? Or why are you doing something that's so emotionally draining? And if they don't get that regardless, I still love what I do, then we're going to have a lot of conflict because they're not going to support me in
Are
what
we?
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I are going to go down.
Wait, what's your love language?
My love language is quality time.
Okay, mine's food. So
I don't think
That's
that was in the top
not real.
5.
That's not real.
that's
Which I was actually really surprised. My second one is physical touch, which I thought was really strange.
Really?
Yeah.
Kaylee never lets me touch her.
really.
I do. You used to pet me in class, and that
is
was
true.
the best.
That is true. I used to
Oh.
pet her in
She would like
class.
stroke my arm, and I'd be like, "This is awesome."
That is true. I would. I would always
That's,
comfort
like,
Kaylee.
so
I
hot.
remember
I'd like
that
move my
now.
arm closer to you, like, "Please pet me."
Can we hear more about
Not
that?
sexually.
Can we see that?
There
right
was this
now?
one time in class that she wouldn't sit next to me because she sat with a different group of people.
Yeah.
But it was fine because she was still in the group text. And do you
What
remember?
class was that?
It was.
Was that?
It was
Systems?
No, it was our no, because we did our PowerPoint presentations together. Do you remember that? PowerPoint.
Because you need to reference pop culture, or no one will get it.
So Kaylee and
have
I
to.
were in a class together, and we decided to do a presentation together. And so what we did is like everybody was like, "I hate PowerPoint."
No, the professor
PowerPoint's the
specifically
wor- Oh,
hated
yes.
PowerPoint.
So he's like, "I hate PowerPoint. PowerPoint's the worst." And I was like, "Kaylee, what if
We
quote
pranked
The Office
the
in
teacher.
There
front
you
of class
go.
at the same time?" And
We
so what
did.
we did is we had a PowerPoint with a actual like PowerPoint. So we had a hand
Michael Scott
pointing,
going,
yeah,
like, PowerPoint,
PowerPoint.
And then we did our actual presentation without PowerPoint, for the record.
It was amazing.
Nice. Okay. Lots of talk here about friends,
I think
relationships.
Zorric's like, y'all need to go home.
You're done.
Shut up.
Emma, what
These
are
bitches.
what are your final thoughts here?
You know what? Like communication. And if you don't
Amen,
think this,
sister.
yeah, if you don't think this relationship is going anywhere, or if you're stuck, if you feel stuck, come see Kaylee or myself when I'm in private practice. Kaylee will be in private practice.
Agency.
Agency.
I will be in an agency going towards private practice in a few
She
years.
is. Yeah. Next year.
No, but Emma, but what's like a couple things that people can do or think about?
Freaking
clear.
communicate. Don't triangulate. So communicate, don't triangulate, express what you feel. If you at any point like there's anything that you're like hesitant about, say it. Just
Yeah.
say it.
There you go.
Because it avoids all the conflicts later. Don't be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Just be direct.
One more
Bam.
time for the people in the
Bam.
back.
Be direct.
Bam.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Shut up, Zorric. What about
Amen.
you, Kaylee?
No, I completely agree.
Thank
I think
you.
honestly, like I've been way happier single because I'm not choosing my words for somebody else.
Oh yeah. True
and
No, I'm choosing my words for my mom.
I'm not even doing that. Because my mom's like, oh, that's Kaylee. So honestly, like, I think part of it is you shouldn't have to change who you are for somebody else.
Right.
The right person will compliment you, not change you.
Right.
And I think what I've taken away from all of that is you need to do what's right for you.
Yeah.
Whether that means going to Paris for a job or staying here, it doesn't matter as long as it's right for you.
What if he wants to be like a rapper or something? Like, would you fully support that?
Is he successful?
No, he's just starting up.
Then no. I value
Sorry,
realists.
you can't be a rapper.
Damn it.
So that, but I know you're being funny, but that's something that's big for me is values. Do your values match up with somebody?
Do you run this podcast? We talk about this all the time. This is like, I feel like we're therapists.
You're not a therapist.
But
You're just
we
very
talk.
wise.
We talk a
So
lot about
Kaylee
that.
and I
Yeah.
again can call ourselves therapists because we both have license. We're both licensed
licensed in
marriage
the
and
state of
family
Texas.
therapists.
And LPCI.
And
For me.
well, she's a
It's
licensed
too
professional
much.
counselor
Gosh,
intern.
you guys.
I
Yeah,
can call
it's
myself
really
a counselor
expensive, too.
because I'm licensed. I'm a licensed professional counselor. Just FYI, That is the difference.
Whose penis is bigger at this moment?
You better shut
Emma's
your whore
because she's
mouth.
fully licensed on both.
On both.
oh.
I'm still under supervision for one because I procrastinated.
I guess Emma's penis is bigger.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How about we say like boobs are bigger? Because my boobs are literally bigger than Kaylee.
Oh, I have to tell you a story later.
Okay.
No, tell it now. Wait, hold on. No. We still have time.
No, we
So,
don't.
ladies, one benefit of gaining weight, your boobs get bigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great. Then get a bra fit because you'll feel really good about yourself.
I always have to go to the big booby store, so it's fine.
Big booby store.
Big booby store.
All right. Is that your last word, Kaylee? Like big
I
boobies?
don't know if I want that to be my last word.
When your mom listens to this, Kaylee.
She's not going to listen to it.
Okay. So.
She's going to watch The Rookie with Nathan Fillion. Call it a night.
So what else can a man do? Like for you,
So basically, Zorric wants tips for himself.
I'm actually asking
Okay.
because
So I think it's about challenging each other to be the best version of yourself. Call me
Yeah.
on my shit. Like, I'm going to call you on yours. Why wouldn't you call me on mine? But be willing to take that.
okay.
And I think it's about supporting each other in what they want to do.
Like career, like whatever.
Career, hobbies.
Like fetishes, like
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
no?
important.
For some people it is.
Like if you find somebody who's super vanilla, they're not going to want to go,
Like BDSM, like
Right.
type thing, like tied
you have to
up
find, it's all about finding someone that matches you.
There you go. That's the best advice, I think.
Yeah. It's okay if you find somebody that's prude as long as you're prude too.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if you find someone who's kinky as long as you're kinky too.
That is
Yeah.
true too.
Yeah.
Okay, I took from this. This conversation was like everywhere.
Yeah. Welcome to me.
Yeah. So what happens for me is I don't communicate enough in relationships. That's my issue. So what I've taken from you guys is we have men out there. We have to communicate.
One more time.
Men, we have to communicate.
Thank you.
We have to express our feelings. We talk about gender roles last week, and we don't have to be that strong guy. We can have
Yeah.
feelings. We can talk about how we feel and how we whatever.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
guys
It's not
out
about
there,
being strong or weak. It's just about being honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody can be honest.
That's the hardest thing though, because you don't want to hurt somebody and you don't want to like.
You don't
No.
say it rudely. That's when the I feel statements come in really handy.
that's
I'll
too, like,
send you
therapist.
a template. I feel
I
blank,
feel blank when you blank because you blank. What I would like is blank.
That's too like boring.
No. Hey,
But it's
Kaylee.
yes, ma'am.
I feel angry
Oh no.
when you reject Zorric.
I've been
Because
so rejected
I want
tonight.
you to be with Zorric.
Oh.
What I would like is for you and Zorric to date.
What I'm hearing you say
This is.
is you feel angry when I reject Zorric. This is reflective listening, guys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This goes back to episode 1, you guys.
Yeah.
Legit from the beginning.
No, this is
Really?
like improv. We do the same thing in improv.
No, I seriously taught you guys this at the beginning. in
no,
episode
reflective
1.
listening is just making sure you heard everything correctly.
No,
Yeah.
I seriously taught you guys this at
I remember
episode
this.
1.
I remember you talking
Thank
about
you,
it.
Kaylee.
Yeah.
I don't, but anyways.
Kaylee,
You've had some wine since then.
when you
I have.
validate me,
Yeah.
I feel happy
Oh.
because you have remembered things that I have said in the past.
Oh. I feel glad that I validate you and it makes you feel happy.
This is getting too therapy.
Yeah.
All right.
But we're so good at it.
You guys are. So if you want to find Kaylee, where can we find you? Like, do you have a
Target.
website yet?
Is that what you meant?
Well, yeah. On top
Yeah.
of that, what's your website, or do you have a website or your private practice?
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't share like work information.
Okay.
Just in case my
Instagram.
views don't line up with my work ones. But I do have an Instagram.
What is it?
You guys can tag me. It's at Kaylee1021.
What's
Yep.
1021?
Yep.
It's my
Your
birthday.
your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Okay, so let's.
I made her something for last year. Didn't make her anything for this year.
But the thing that you made me last year like sets you for a decade.
Yeah.
Tell him what you made me. Tell him what you
I made
'Cause I know we're
her
over time already, but do
a
it.
Han Solo
Uh-huh.
and Chewbacca crochet doll.
They're like little stuffed animals that she handmade, and they are amazing.
Yeah. I even brushed Chewbacca, you guys.
You brushed.
And I freaking don't like Star Wars, but I made this crap for Kaylee.
Well, that's what friends
So
are for.
when I love you, I make stuff for you. Because
You
they're
have no
gifts.
idea how
'Cause
excited I
gifts
was when
are
I got
my
those.
love language.
Yeah,
and
they
I
are.
freaking give gifts. So gifts are not freaking shallow, person.
She's a
you are
good gift
out there.
giver.
You know who you are. I'm not going
Just
to call
say-
you out
just
by
say
nope,
Kale.
nope.
Just say
Kale?
Kale.
That's
Kale
not
did
who
that.
it is.
Let's have a love language debate episode.
Okay, so I say like next month we have Kayla and Kaylee back. No, I'm serious, and we're gonna talk about love languages.
Yeah.
and
Bring it
Can you
on,
be my
Kale.
side?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No,
Hoes before bros, man.
Yeah.
I'm a hoe.
Ovaries before broveries.
Yeah.
Uteruses before
Deuteruses.
deuteruses.
On that note, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you guys next time. And
Yeah.
anything else, Emma? That's it.
That's it. That's all
Okay.
I got.
Good night.
I'm gonna call you out without calling you out.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Just call him out.
No.
All right.
I'm